G'day guys, welcome back to episode 14 of Roughed Up. Today we've got an absolute blinder.
Yeah, a lot of things we talk about. We talk about like our pub golf video coming out hopefully soon.
Yes.
We do a who's punching.
We talk about the sport this week. Broncos absolutely flogging the
The
Storm.
finals in the NRL. Eli tried Grog by Max and Chad from Cold Ones.
Yep.
See what he thinks about it in the episode. We talk about the NFL's back. We talk about 2K.
We talk about the World Cup, Rugby Union World Cup.
We talk about this man that tries to walk from Florida to London in a ball that he made at home.
We talk about the
Burning Man Festival.
Burning Man Festival.
Bro, crazy
Weird.
stuff.
Weird.
The woman with the world's longest mullet
Yes.
is trying to beat Eli in his mullet game.
Mate, come on.
Don't think that's possible.
Don't think it's possible. We've got the Sidemen charity match tonight.
Yeah.
So
What we thought about that. We had the lead singer of Smash Mouth dies at 56.
we talk about the billionaire, almost billionaire that the owners who owns OnlyFans.
Yep. And a lot more news stories of crazy stuff happening around the world. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe to our YouTube.
Leave us 5 stars on Spotify.
5 stars on Spotify. Like the video. Comment. And we also have a Who's Punching this week. I forgot to say that. Have a Who's Punching this week. Send us your Who's Punching
if you guys have one. And leave comments.
Just enjoy the episode.
You guys know what to do. See you guys.
Welcome back to the Roughed Up podcast.
G'day guys, welcome back to another Roughed Up episode with myself, Eli Hooper.
Oh, love the energy, mate.
Yeah, I nailed that.
He did one beforehand and it was shit because he's got hay fever.
Yes, I have a little bit of hay fever. Sorry if I sound a little bit worse for wear.
But episode 14,
Yep.
How many weeks is that now?
Well, I mean,
14 weeks.
No, but like we've been doing it for longer. It must be 18. It must be 18
bro.
weeks of the Roughed Up.
Well, last week, technically, we didn't have a video coming out because I thought a video was coming out, but it didn't. So, yeah, last week was a nothing week. Nothing week. First week without uploading.
And it was a bit daunting.
Yeah.
It felt a little bit weird.
Because the pub golf video is meant to come out.
The pub golf.
But the editing is just taking way too long because I'm the only man editing it. But it will be good.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Yeah.
What? I am the only person editing it.
I know you are.
Bro. But we filmed it like 12 months ago.
Yes.
But I've gone on and off editing it. Before Roughed Up was even
Roughed Up
made.
was even a thing. This was gone on Heidi 2311 YouTube channel. And now
it's going on the Roughed Up channel.
On Roughed Up.
And it's a lot better quality.
It is. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You've shown me it.
A bit of it.
Yeah. And it's like what was our
Animations in it. Oh. But it's looking good. But how's your week been, mate?
You know, it's been really good. It's been same. The missus was sick on Thursday though, so
Yeah, you had a day off, didn't you?
yeah, I had a day off on the Thursday. So it was that was positive.
I was at work grinding away.
I was calling you. I'll be honest.
Yeah. But anyway, I've just been at work. Okay.
We've got our producer here. You've seen him,
Oscar.
I think, a couple times. Oscar.
There he is.
What's going on?
Yeah, get into it.
But yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. Our setup's getting there. There's one thing that we've got to fix with our setup.
Well, Oscar, how's your week been, mate?
Week's been good. Just same as you boys, working in uni. That's about it.
Where are you starting in uni, Oscar?
Exercise physiology I'm studying. Yep.
How's it going?
Fucking terrible. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It's shit.
I could not do university.
You know what? Had the same, but now that I've left school and I'm like not doing any of that stuff anymore, I'm like, I could go back.
Okay, but imagine doing uni full time and not being able to work.
See, I'd have to do it part time. I'd have to do it part because I don't want to end up like our good friend Oscar over here.
No money.
Broke as fuck.
And obviously, we're not going to pay him. So, like,
Bro's doing this out of the kindness of heart.
But yeah, like my girlfriend does it, and she like goes to uni, like I don't know, like 2 times a week, which isn't a lot, but she goes, and like she's got to drive like 2 hours there, stay there for 2 hours, and drive 2 hours back, and then she's not getting paid for it.
And when you go on placement,
you're not
people are doing 10 weeks of unpaid work.
Like 40-hour weeks.
Not getting paid. Like, even when I was a first year apprentice.
140 hours not paid. Bro.
Even when I was a first year apprentice doing like fuck all because I didn't know shit, I was still getting paid $9.
Yeah.
So at least I was getting
That's
paid
what they
something.
should do for placement
Exactly.
is an apprenticeship wage.
No,
but-
but even if it's like $9,
Yeah.
at least it's something.
Yeah.
Like at least it can cover the. Then the fact that these companies are making so much money,
yeah.
it's not even funny. Like we can't comprehend how much money these guys are making, and they refuse to pay people.
Because-
We'll get started because I like that idea, right?
Yeah.
Of doing.
Well, this week we got a Who's Punching again from. I should probably get the bloke's name, but he asked.
Something unique.
I think he's named Ryan.
Oh.
There you go.
And it's funny because these are random people that
Never seen
normally like the last couple of times it's been someone that we know.
And Ryan sent in 2 images, and he says, "Help us out. Who's punching?" So we got the first image here, and it looks like they're getting ready for Barbie.
Oh.
So
damn.
he's got the pink shirt
which
on.
we both know quality move. Well, let's have a look here.
Man's got the collared shirt on.
Man's looking buff.
Does he have? I can't really see it from here, but does he have
he
like
has a little bracelet.
A bracelet on? Yeah.
Man's looking fly.
And then she's got the phone up. She's cutting off a bit of her face, which isn't great.
It's a.
But
I'm
like,
just gonna,
okay, the one downfall of the man that I'm seeing, he's got the chiseled jawline.
Yeah.
He's looking good. Shirt's looking good.
Yeah.
The haircut.
See, I actually rate the haircut.
Really?
Yeah, no, I rate it. I struggle to see a downside with this man.
Yeah.
He's like an 8. He's like an 8.
I would give him a 7.
You'd give him a
because
7?
just the haircut. I don't know what it. My haircut's not great. So I'm gonna say
You get the same haircut.
I
every
would
time.
say my haircut's like a 4, but man's is better than mine.
Yeah.
But still, like that's his downfall.
But let's talk about the woman without.
Stand back. She's looking alright.
No, she's looking good.
Fine.
She's looking good.
She's got her pink top on for Barbie. Bit of a crop top by the looks of it.
Yep.
And
She looks
I'm
good.
just gonna say this without being offensive. Basic. It's just like a basic.
You look at what most women are wearing these days, and like she's just following the trend.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like 80% of what girls wear these days. So
And I suppose, how many
that's-
pink tops can you own?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna agree with you and say that she's in this photo she's lacking a little bit of.
I would give her a 6. I would give him a 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. So I reckon she's
Moving on. This
on.
is a side photo, so I've got to tilt my head a bit, but it should be right.
I'm looking.
I think she's looking better in this one.
I think they're both looking the same. I would give them both a.
Man, just is this? I think you know how we've been saying in the past ones how like the ladies just whip out the phone and the man's got no idea.
Exactly.
I think he knows.
He knows this time.
Yeah, he knows.
There's no excuses for the dude here.
I think they're looking even.
I think they're looking even. If I
Giga Chad mushroom.
Giga Chad mushroom.
with the haircut on him, but but if I were to lean, if you put a gun to my head, I'd be like, fella's looking better.
Yeah, I think the first photo definitely took him a bit further, but I think they're pretty well matched.
I think they're pretty well matched. Are they the only two?
They're the only 2 photos.
So we're gonna say that she's punching.
Slightly. Not by a lot.
Only slightly.
But thank you, Ryan, for sending in the photos.
Thank you.
I hope you're not going to get in an argument with your lady after that.
Yeah, we'll be thinking of you. Don't worry.
Okay, so our next thing that we got to get out of the fridge. So Max and Chad, out of Cold Ones, came out with an alcohol
It's in the freezer, Oscar.
Yeah.
named Grog. They've been showing it on their show for like weeks, and they finally come out. And I didn't even. Me and my girlfriend watch Cold Ones like all the time, and I knew it was coming out soon. I didn't know when because I wasn't keeping on top of it. Then I just saw it pop up on my phone one day. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll try that. You know, it's sold out within like 15 minutes.
So you managed
I
to
didn't even know. Yeah,
that's it.
How should fry it?
There's another one too. And I've already tried it, but I'll probably have another one.
Another one?
Amy might drive.
Amy might drive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think. How many standards are in it?
1.6. Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Alrighty. That's
Nah, I won't have it. I'll drive. But yeah. So this is what they got. You've got the grape one. I've got the peach one. I tried this last night.
you tried that flavour.
I tried them both.
You tried them both. What do you think of them?
I thought they were good, but I think they would just get a bit too much after a while.
What could have both had 196.
196. That is the closest to 196 because it's a grape, and 196 has a grape.
Yeah.
Better than 196.
Better than 196.
Better than
Damn.
196. But I just feel like it can get a bit sickly after a while. It's a bit too sweet.
It was the same as 196. Even I couldn't have too many of them.
Yeah, but I actually enjoyed the one that I had.
Let me.
But I tried both flavors.
I don't know, fucking fingernails.
Yeah, I can do a finger.
I got it. There you are.
There you go. So smell it first. Give Oscar a sniff as well.
Yeah.
No, as you expect, great.
Yeah, it's like a Hubba Bubba kind of taste.
Yes.
Hold a little sip. You definitely taste the vodka in it. But it's nice.
It says on it it's soju, vodka, and soda. So it's 2 alcohols, I think.
It's just 196.
Is soju the same? Okay.
Okay. So,
Let's.
but I like that better than 196. What did you think, Oscar? Yeah. What are you thinking?
But here, hold on. I feel like the 196 masks the vodka flavour better though. Like but I do like the flavour of that better.
Controversial.
Controversial?
196 kind of tops it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you know I tried 196s when they first came out. Do you remember the house party we went to? And I didn't really like that one as much as the grape.
This one.
It's like it's too sweet.
Have a try. Have a try of this one, Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's like.
How much for this?
Okay,
I make it.
Okay, so when you think about it, this is a sought after product. It's kind of like someone said it's like the prime of alcohol.
Yeah.
Because it's made by influencers. A lot of people want it. It's only available in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's sought after. I think it was $50 for an 8-pack. So kind of normal.
That's pretty normal. A little bit more expensive.
I don't know if they're getting resold, which it could be a thing.
Do you have another can at home?
I've got like 4
Seal them up.
Yeah.
Seal them up.
I actually really like the cans.
Yeah, the cans look sick.
They are sick.
We should talk about that. The cans, they look awesome.
Yeah. For the audio viewers that aren't seeing it, the cans have just got that like logo with like a little like Japanese thing.
Well, if you didn't know what cold ones were,
you'd still drink this.
You'd still drink
You'd
this.
probably pick it up and go, that can looks cool. I want to try it.
Yes.
To the sports news.
To the sports news, which is always I cover.
Oh, yeah.
NRL last night. Broncos, Storm, an absolute flogging. The Broncos flogged the Storm 26-0. We both watched it. I was actually at the game.
Yeah. Awesome
atmosphere. It's a sold out crowd, in 50,000 people.
Yeah, I watched it at home. Just Storm weren't themselves.
No,
they legit weren't.
I've read articles, and it's like I don't think I've ever seen the Storm as confused as they were tonight. That's Craig Alexander.
And wasn't it like the Storm beat the Broncos like 6 times?
No, 14 in a row. 14 in a row.
So they've broken that.
Yeah.
And I think they lost last time to the finals to Storm as well.
Yeah.
But a lot happened in the game.
Well, let's get into it.
Yeah.
There was so many head knocks, so many injuries in that Storm squad, but the most renowned one was this Ryan Papenhuyzen. Let's get... You got the video up. Let's have a look here. So, immediately, he knew that something was up.
Yeah. Can we get a full screen, Oscar? Yeah. And everyone was around him.
And when you're watching on, it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
But look at his ankle. You see that? Did you see that little time? Go back a couple. Look at his ankle. Did you see it like twist?
No.
It was like there was nothing there. So he's fully snapped the bottom of his ankle down here. Ooh. Fully snapped it.
I know he was in rehab for a while beforehand.
Yeah, Oscar, we can pause this now. So what he's played two games in the NRL.
Yeah.
And before that, he was in the reserve grade and he played 4 games in the reserve grade. 12 months, could be more, 18 months before that, he he shattered his kneecap on his left knee. Took 18 months to
now
get
he's
it.
done that.
And now he's done that. And he's got 6 screws in his ankle.
Yeah. You reckon, like, I know this is sad, you reckon that's his career?
He seems to think that he can come back. And I want him to come back. But, man.
And I was watching this on TV, and this happened basically at the end of the game, right? Yeah. Me and my dad were talking about it, right? It was, what was the score? 26-0?
26-0.
Right? Storm are not going to win the game in the last 5 minutes. So, why don't you pull off all your good players so they don't get injured? In the last 5 minutes of the game, Xavier Coates did his ankle as well.
Yeah.
And you can see there's like a video of him, like, where the helping guys were like playing with his like ankle, and he's like fully like shaking and like telling them to get off him and stuff. So Xavier Coates and Papenhuyzen are out. No chance they win in the game that like they're meant to play next.
Yeah. And the next game they're supposed to play, it will either be against Cronulla or the Knights. So those are both tough teams, and the Storm are down. They're down.
They're out of it. They're out of the finals. They're gone, mate.
Ryan is
out. Pappenhausen and Coates. It's like their 2 biggest players.
Pappenhausen's only played 2 games in the whole season. Yes, they've been in the top 4.
Coates
is a winger. It's a hard. I know it's hard, but like he doesn't touch the ball, so they still have a chance. But it will be hard. It will be hard.
I reckon they're out of it. So NFL's back, baby.
You're the only one saying that.
The more important game, NFL is back. What are you feeling about it, Eli?
Well, I have never watched an NFL game in my entire life.
Mate, I got to teach you how to watch NFL.
Yeah, no, well that's...
Bro, so much better. So much better than... 10 times better than the NRL.
Are you hearing this?
Watching it, mate. Like, it is 10 times better than the NRL. I love the NRL. I've started watching the NRL really this year.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it the whole way through. But just the NFL is so much more strategic. There's a lot of stopping, which is true, which is like the main like point that people don't
how
like
long
it.
does an NFL game go for?
Not quite sure, but it goes for a while. It goes for probably like 2.5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's long.
Yeah.
It's long,
but because the clock's always stopping, and then they're always figuring out plays and stuff. But it's just so much more strategy goes into it, and just the like NRL, like the athletes in that are like good players, but the NFL, the athletes in that are actual like athletes.
It's because it's like it's the biggest sport in America. There's 120 million people that live there. These are the best of the best.
So another thing about sports, which isn't sports really, but it is, NBA 2K24 came out yesterday.
Yeah.
People are pissed.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong?
Like, I know this is all the sports games, but they legit have just copied and pasted the game.
Just the...
Like, you know how there's like the My Career, or like where like people verse each other with their characters and they're in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
The neighborhood's the same. Bro, they haven't even changed it. No design changes or anything.
That...
Yeah. But that's just 2K since like 2K like 19, we used to all play 2K19
was awesome.
Was sick.
Yeah.
But ever since then it's been shit.
Yeah.
And people are dropping off. Like after this year, I think 25 won't do good unless they change it.
Yeah. Well, even FIFA. Well, FIFA. You think it's the same every year, which is like every sport game. And but they do change certain things, but because it's like these NBA like FIFA games, they're like billion-dollar companies. Like the amount of money that they're getting, insane. So all they want to do is just pump. They want to try and get as much money out of you as possible. Oh yeah. And it makes for a shit gaming experience.
And it's so pay to win.
It's so pay to win. It's so pay to win. It's gambling. I can't wait until Australia eventually makes it so you can't gamble on these games.
Like packs and stuff.
It shouldn't even be a thing.
I think they could do packs in another way where you can't spend money on packs, but if you earn in-game currency to get a pack.
Yes.
then go ahead.
And it's a guaranteed certain card.
Yeah.
There's no like.
Even the luck-based thing is good. Like, say, like Rainbow Six alpha packs.
Yeah.
You know how you earn it after the game? They got the lucky wheel.
Yeah.
Just that way, and just don't be able to buy them. But
Yeah.
I reckon it's the best way around that. But
But that's not realistic, is it? It's gonna be like that's like how they earn their money mostly. You know what I mean? They sell the copy for $100, but you can then earn like 20,000 my team points for. Yeah.
I 100% agree with you, but something needs to change because people are like,
I think they should
kids
keep
getting it. Oscar.
I have lost thousands of dollars on 2K. That is before I got to the casino, man.
So it's just
Yeah.
I think kids are playing it. Kids that are like 7 and 8 are playing this game, spending money, and it's leading to other problems.
But the thing is, I reckon, like Oscar said, there's no revenue after they sell the game.
Yes.
But I think they can get rid of that. But keep the whole like battle pass thing.
Yes.
That all games
or
have got
that,
now.
or like you can buy skins because that's how Fortnite does it.
Yeah.
It's like
I reckon Fortnite like has like carved the way of like the whole battle pass.
Exactly.
thing
And I think it's done good for games, but some games are different.
Yeah.
Like that they've gone the opposite direction. They've seen how much money like
And then just like
and then they want to see like FIFA wants to see how much money they can pump out of someone before they stop playing or before they won't spend anymore.
So you know how I used to do the Florida Man of the Week and I haven't done it in like ages? I got 2 different things about Florida this week.
Bring it back.
This is the wrong one. There was another link before that. We might have skipped it. Can you just click the first one there, Oscar? That one. Yeah. Hopefully it works. There we go. So we got a video here. This Florida man decided to go from Florida to London in a hamster ball that he made himself out of floaties in a metal cage. And he was just going to walk across the water to London. Yeah, bro. He got 100 Ks out of the coast and then the police stopped him. Bro.
No.
Yeah.
Florida man has been arrested after trying to run to London across the Atlantic Ocean in this homemade.
Bro, trying to walk across the water to London.
Bro, I thought he was Jesus. Trying to.
First time the 44-year-old adventurer has tried an extreme voyage.
No way. But also,
Look how big it is in there, though.
yeah. Also, I kind of just want them to just see how far he could go.
Yeah, but as well, like, the respect. Mance has actually built something that works.
Man,
He got 100 Ks out.
Not that far.
Yeah, but still.
Towards going to London. But still, respect to him.
100 Ks in a hamster ball. Like.
That's fucking...
But the thing is, in my mind, how does that work? Because he'll be walking forward, but it wouldn't be going anywhere because there's no friction.
He
It's
must
just
be
like...
relying on the current. He must have, if the current's going against him, he's just going back to Florida.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do about it.
But, okay, and then talking about Florida water, they're a cool thing about Florida for once, they've got this, like, glowing water stuff.
Yeah, I've seen this.
And like, the dolphins are going through it. It looks sick, mate.
It's when, like, an algae gets...
bioluminescent algae, yeah,
yes,
there you go.
and it's when, like, you touch it.
It was down Shorncliffe a while back, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
look at that. That's awesome.
Bro. It would be so sick to get some photos in that.
Yeah. This isn't just in Florida, it happens everywhere. It's just a certain type of algae, or maybe it's when the oxygen levels of the...
Yeah. Well, it said that the algae at the front, but it's just so sick. It would be cool to get like one of those like clear kayaks and just go out and just like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Alright, we'll move on to what we have next, which I've got no idea.
Burning Man
yeah.
Festival.
So you know the Burning Man festival that happens like what every year is it?
I have no idea.
But you know what it is?
People just get high as
Basically,
possibly be.
and there's all the big art stuff that happens. They got like the big like there's this like temple where you're meant to write down like a note and then put it in and they burn it down. Like this massive temple.
I don't know if you like what we did at bloody
Yeah, Kairos. Yeah, it's kind of like that, I think. It's a massive temple. They burn it down. There's heaps of people that go to it, and it's just in a desert. And it's like they ride around their bikes and stuff like that. It's like a very hippie thing.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to go to be honest.
Yeah.
But 70,000 people went this year. And they've all stuck there because they got like a massive like torrential rain and it's a desert, so it all turned into mud. No one can come in, no one can come out. No food, no water, no one can clean the toilets.
Oh, that's frank.
And they're all just stuck there. There's a video on it that we got. But yeah, like it would suck.
In the Nevada desert are now stuck.
And they're all intense, just in the mud.
Oh.
The final weekend of the hedonistic event ground to a halt on Friday after revelers were told to stay put and conserve food and water as freezing mud cakes.
How long did it say that it goes for? Because it's at the final.
Chris Rock escaped.
It has also been reported.
He just drove out of there. But yeah, it finished on Friday, but I think that's still there now.
Wow.
Yeah. But the police are trying to get them out. But what are you meant to do with 70,000 people?
70,000 people. That is a crap ton of people. And so they all go there. I've never heard of this thing before of this.
Really?
Is there like a music, or do you just go there and
Oscar,
get
can
high?
you look up for us? Can you look up Burning Man, like sculptures?
Yeah.
Or something.
So do you just go there, look at these art?
Look at the art, get high.
I imagine like the big part of it is getting high.
Yeah. Bro, they're like giant sculptures that people make and put them out in the middle of the desert. And,
awesome.
and like at the end, they like burn them down.
Oh, fuck it.
Click on that big like giraffe thing or whatever it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that.
Bro, crazy.
That's mad. But still, because, I mean, I'm not into that, I imagine it would just be...
And I think one year I saw there was like this guy that was like driving around this like big like robotic crocodile and like stuff like that. It's crazy out there.
Alrighty.
But we'll move on. This woman, you've got a new haircut.
Oh, yeah.
You should show off.
You should. Yeah, I should.
You get into your mullet.
Getting into the mullet, because we are planning on doing the mullet for mental health in November.
But this woman has grown the world's longest mullet.
I've seen videos of it.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh.
But what defines a mullet? Isn't that just like pigtail? I suppose so.
I think all she could do, she could just have the longest, like, real long hair and then just shave the sides. And I'm still long.
And I find that it being a woman's a bit unfair.
Can they genetically
grow more hair? Yeah.
Can they?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Well,
maybe you can be the longest man.
Longest man. Yeah. That. To be fair.
Just keep growing it out.
No, it got a little bit not like didn't look too good the last time I had it.
Rat's tail and
no, it wasn't that. It just looked a bit untamed.
Untamed? You got to tame the mullet, mate.
Got to tame it.
You know, when we get another guest on, I can bleep out the name, Farm Andy.
Yeah.
When we get him on, he had the nicest mullet, and you have to show him your mullet.
Okay. Did he still got it?
No, he shaved it off for mental health.
Oh, okay.
He like fully shaved his head, but
okay.
You probably know who it is. But there's a clue. There's a clue for an upcoming guest. We'll get another guest next week.
Yeah. He's going to be
interesting story.
Really interesting to talk to, and it's something that we both have interest in.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But it would be good to get into his mind about it.
Definitely.
We'll see that next week. Sidemen football match is tonight.
I did not even had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because it's something that we can just chuck on YouTube. I like that they just live stream it on YouTube.
It's on 11.
On at 11 tonight.
Probably be in bed.
Yeah, that's it.
but yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll probably watch the highlights.
That's it. But I think Deji was announced and some other...
Speed's there again.
Speed.
I think Mr. Beast is back.
Is this the repeat of last?
Yeah.
I think maybe...
Kai's there this year.
Oh, Kai.
Yeah. You know who needs to be there that I'm loving lately? Another live streamer. I've told you about him. Jinxie.
Oh, Jinxie is hilarious.
Bro. Best live streamer ever.
He is hilarious.
To Steve Harrell. He's the lead singer of Smash Mouth. Died.
I know. You guys might know him from All Star.
Yeah, Shrek. The whole Shrek soundtrack.
The whole Shrek. He's it's
supposedly he was struggling with alcohol addiction, like drug addiction, and he just died of liver failure. So
it's really it's just a sad.
55,
56,
56, yeah.
But that's like our childhood, really.
Yeah, well,
and it's
yeah.
Just, and like it's just sad that
I wouldn't expect it. Like, yeah.
56, young, getting still in that bad cycle.
Yeah.
And getting.
But I think he was trying to fix it up a bit, but catch it up to you, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So, move on.
Well, have you seen this, talking about an artist that, who's the guy that snorted an ant?
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne. He cannot die.
He's got a podcast. Have you
Does he
seen
actually?
it? Yes.
No.
Yes. And it's all Ozzy Osbourne's family.
Bro, that would be...
I watched like the highlights. He's like, there's nothing up here. There's nothing in his head.
Stuff he would have done in his lifetime. I don't know how he's not dead.
That's it. He's still... So it's owned, like OnlyFans is paying the owner of the company, the guy that owns the business, $3.6 million a day.
A day. So he's holding off his...
he's holding off taking...
1.3.
He must be either holding off the company going public... Yeah, that'd be
that
it.
is it. He's the sole owner of the company.
Yeah.
He's paying himself a wage of 1.3 million a day.
So I think OnlyFans. This is from limited knowledge. I know, Oscar, you
get on the OnlyFans, mate?
No, let's clear that up. I don't get on the OnlyFans. Let's clear that up. Unless it's men.
I think it's 10%. When you buy something, 10% goes to OnlyFans.
Okay.
So they it says here, well, the company is making more than $1.3 million.
Yeah. So in the past 3 years, he has paid himself $889 million.
See, I just respect it.
Yeah.
And like, because
He's built it.
Yeah, no, he's built it. And I don't like when companies go public because it's obvious that they're just going public to just be money hungry.
Yeah.
So he's obviously money hungry.
Bro,
but still.
he's already got the bag.
Exactly.
Why go public?
Yeah.
And yes, that is the money spent on OnlyFans from the public has been $5.6 billion in 1 year.
That is insane. That is
a lot. The porn industry is massive.
I don't because I'm not really into it. I don't. But it's so much money.
Oh yeah, bro.
People.
Horny people, man.
If I was a woman.
But mate, I'm not getting anything out. Sadly.
I'm not. But $2 million is $2 million. How can I get it out for $2 million? So any creepos out there, $200.
Get your dogs out, mate. Get
$2 million.
Get your feet out, mate. They might pay something for that.
No, you guys don't want to see these feet. Trust me.
Okay. So we'll move on. So this boy, I forget where he was from. You know those Taki chips that the people do the challenges where they're like the world's hottest chip?
Yeah.
And they eat
Oh,
them?
yeah.
Yeah, this boy ate it and died. Bro, he ate it at school and died from eating it.
So it must have been something to do with his heart. Maybe his heart started having contractions.
Well, there's a bit of a story on this.
Hours after eating the world's spiciest potato chip, a popular challenge on TikTok. Here's what happened. The teen was from Worcester, Massachusetts, and passed away on September 1st. According to the boy's mother, interviewed by NBC, her son ate the world's hottest potato chip that a classmate had given him. The high school student went to his school's nurse, who then contacted his mother. Later in the day, her son was feeling better, according to his mom, but fainted at around 4:30 p.m. He was then taken to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead a few minutes later.
Wow.
An investigation has been launched by the local police, and an autopsy is currently underway.
That's insane. That just
the one chip challenge is a challenge
so quick.
Yeah.
So quick it happened. It just.
But they also think it might be like an allergy thing, depending on what's in the chip.
Yeah.
But like they're doing an autopsy, obviously. But
Yeah, trying to figure.
Crazy.
Do you think that the kid that lended the chip to his mate could
must
be
feel
liable?
horrible.
He might is he liable to anything?
I doubt it because like he couldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But insane.
You want to do the one chip challenge now, mate?
No. To be fair, I do like my spice, but I think that's getting a little bit.
Yeah. We should do something like that.
Yeah, we know we should. It's just easy content.
Yeah,
TikTok.
it is. So this is where we get into this week has been absolutely insane.
Yes.
Like everything's happening. So this guy in Pennsylvania named Daniello was in prison because he stabbed his wife 38 times. And then he escaped prison the other day by crawling up the wall like Spider-Man, basically.
Yeah, I've seen this. Congrats to him for even being in the situation that he's like, yo, I'll be able to.
He still hasn't been found, and he killed someone in Mexico, and he killed his wife.
Oh.
So he's killed a couple people, and yeah, he's just on the run at the moment. So scary man out there.
If you're living out there,
watch out for him.
If you see that guy.
And then this other guy in the UK named Daniel. So they've had the same name basically, Daniello and Daniel.
Okay. Yeah.
This guy's in the UK. He was a suspect for a terrorist thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's ex-military.
Ooh.
And he escaped the prison. This is a full detail on how he did it. So
1 minute. Yes.
Exactly how Daniel Khalif escaped Wandsworth prison. The former soldier clung onto the underside of a food delivery lorry that then drove out of the gates. And it turns out he just had over an hour to completely disappear before the vehicle was stopped and searched by police. Let's look at the details. In the morning, Daniel was seen in his chef's uniform serving breakfast to inmates at the prison. Whilst the lorry was making a routine delivery to the prison, Daniel slipped outside the kitchen and climbed underneath. Using a makeshift strap, he clung on as it left. The driver says he was...
Bro, how much planning do you reckon would go into like a prison escape?
Yeah, no, so much. And this is bringing back a memory. There's a show out there, and I don't remember what show it is. This exact situation. Basically, instead of it being like that, he used his muscles to like hold them up.
Yeah, okay.
And like he made like this thing that would, like, the metal detectors wouldn't detect him. You guys have seen, I saw a clip of it on TikTok a while back.
But it's just insane. It says in the video longer, but we won't watch it all. He went through 3 different security checkpoints and didn't get found out. And then he, like, when he was on the main roads, he just jumped off somewhere and ran away. But it took the police 45 minutes before they even knew he was gone.
Have they found him?
No, he's on the run.
But it's only a matter of time. I think it's not like...
He's ex-military, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And if he flees the country, especially if he's, like, doing a terrorist thing, he could go to, like a
country that might let him
take
hang
him
around.
in, and then he might go to something bigger, which hopefully not.
Yes, and being from the military, he might know things that they don't want to go
But so as well, here's some more crazy stuff in the world. This is kind of depressing, to be honest.
This is what we didn't want to happen to the podcast, but
but we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So Kim Jong-un has done something else. He has built a nuclear submarine for his nuclear weapons to put it on, and he's done this big parade showing it off, and just letting it out in the ocean, as he does.
Have built a submarine that is made to fire nuclear weapons.
Look at him with his sun hat on.
To show off the new vessel named Hero Kim Kun Okay.
it's weird looking in at North Korea.
Yeah,
because I know that maybe over there,
Anniversary.
You could not get Australians to line up that perfectly.
Like that. Look at them all. Clap. Yo. We'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah, bro. I don't care about your submarine.
Exactly. It's
North Korea has not.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the whole country. I'd love to go there just to see how it actually is.
But my whole question with North Korea is, how do they have money?
Because they don't trade internationally.
No.
But they probably do everything in their own country. Their country's just self-sufficient.
But surely they don't have everything they need.
They'll have to buy metal. They'll have to do different things. But I think, because we're naive, it's probably a lot easier to do that than what you think. It's just a little...
They trade with China still.
Do they trade with China?
Yeah, they are.
Really?
They are with China. Yeah.
I didn't know that, but...
So...
China's fucking ready.
Yeah,
bro.
That's
China's in charge of
China's
everything.
a superpower. I'm scared. There's been a lot of talks about different
Them
things
taking over
going
Taiwan
on.
as well.
Different
Probably
things going to happen in the future, and I'm praying that we don't get drafted. That's it.
Yeah. Well, you've done your ACL.
So I'm free.
Yeah. So this is another thing that's happened. The world's just doing
Oh,
weird
shit.
stuff. A meteorite in Turkey has crashed into Turkey, and it just looks insane, bro. Like,
Look at that green.
Proper.
That looks awesome.
Up the night sky in Turkey. The video shot
looks
from
awesome.
the playground showed what happened above the city of
That's
Erzurum. And dashcam video also captured the meteor shower.
wonder how much like of a crater it leaves.
Well, did it hit or did it just go by?
No, it hit.
Well, it leaves. It's like a fair. Well, we've both seen videos of meteors hitting the ground and like glass is shaking.
I've
when
never
it-
seen that. I've never
seen it.
I've seen it in movies.
No,
but
no,
I've
no.
never seen
When
it
it
in real
hits
life.
the ground, you're shaking.
Yeah,
And
okay.
like the ground is shaking. It's like an earthquake.
Yeah.
It's insane. And I imagine if it were to hit the water, it'd be a big tsunami coming in. So
We got Hong Kong.
Hong Kong,
fully being
we
flooded.
love Hong Kong.
We love Hong Kong because of Roshan.
Yeah, but
At the moment, Roshan suits might not be
they'll
there
not be around anymore.
But
Wow.
yeah, bro.
Wow.
But
Ah.
as well, Hong Kong is basically on water. Like it's basically
Yeah.
like in the middle. So, and then we got a video of Roshan talking about the floods.
Open, and God has rained down on us. Just maybe yesterday or the day before, the Royal Observatory, look at me still living in colonial times, the Hong Kong Observatory complained like all of these leftist organizations.
No, we're not watching the whole thing, but
We didn't have
he basically says like it's bad.
Okay. Okay.
But in
Thanks, Rashawn.
in Roshan way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all flooded.
He's,
And he's basically saying the government jinxed themselves because
Yeah.
they're like, we haven't got enough rain. And then this has happened.
and then this has happened. Rashawn is he's awesome. Just such. I think we brought up before. Such a performer.
Yeah.
Like only 0.05% of people are those people.
I don't know if you know this. I've got his phone number.
You have his phone number.
I have his phone number.
No way.
Because we're going to get him on the podcast. But just our time difference just didn't work.
Yeah.
Because, like,
We only record in the Arvo.
yeah, and, like, he could only get on at, like, 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So, but...
Time, bro.
Make time. Rashawn
yeah,
would
but,
be
like,
sick.
we can't.
I think if we were like, if it was 2 years down the line and Rashawn blew up,
Yeah.
you'd hope that we'd have money to fly over there because that would be a
that
banging
would be
video.
awesome, yeah.
Because nobody's capitalized on that. Actually gone over
I think
to Hong
Sam
Kong.
Pepper did.
Sam Pepper.
Sam Pepper went there, but that's Sam Pepper, mate. He's
That would
crazy.
be an awesome video.
So we got this next video of, again, a flood in Madrid, Spain.
Ooh.
They're also getting flooded at the moment. In their, like, subways, so all their trains have, like, filled up with water. Like,
Oh, look at that.
bro.
That's insane.
And people are on there.
On the train getting flooded.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that would be scary. Like, being in a tunnel underground and getting, like...
You'd think, I know Spain's an old city, but you'd think they'd have better ways that
Yeah,
water
but,
ain't going to get there.
but I think... Wonder what happened in Brisbane when we had the big floods
Yeah.
with, like, the underground...
With the underground system, I don't know. We didn't notice that much
Because
but I know
in Brisbane-
in the actual CBD,
Yeah.
I don't think they had power for like 5 days.
Yeah. And, like, did you see that clip of that guy in his houseboat going down Brisbane River and he, like, crashed into the side and his whole, like, houseboat just, like, collapsed? And then he was, like, in the middle of Brisbane River getting, like, dragged away.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some big floods in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Like over the.
Oh, our camera's about to die.
Oh, okay. Well, let's. How much longer is left?
I don't know.
What
But if,
percentage is it?
like, dead.
10?
No, like, dead.
Dead.
Almost.
Okay. Well, let's continue. Quickly go on to the last.
Oh, yeah, this guy. He's trapped in a cave. 500 people are looking for him. He was trying to map out this cave. 500 people have gone down. Some people are with him, but they have to, like, carry him out of this cave.
So he's not doing too well, obviously.
No, play the video. It says what.
Researchers stuck more than 3,000 feet underground inside a cave in Turkey after he became ill with gastrointestinal bleeding.
Intestinal bleeding.
Unable to leave his
So they have to lift him out of there in a stretcher. From like he's
3,000 feet.
Yeah, 2 Empire State Buildings down in the ground. Bro, he's deep. And people are down there with him, but they just got to get him out somehow. And there's like places where it's like that to get him through.
Why do people continue?
Oh, I forgot to play the fucking video on the thing, so I'll play it.
Oh, okay, all good, yeah. So Oscar's showing you the video.
Underground inside a cave in Turkey after he became ill with gastrointestinal bleeding.
Oh no, I was going to say Turkey's flooding, but it's not. It's just got the asteroid.
Yeah.
It's good. That's bad. But yeah.
He is, why do people continue to go into these caves?
Bro.
What's the point?
Have you seen the ones where they, like, go caving underwater, like in the scuba tanks?
You guys just want to die.
Yeah.
You guys want to die if you're doing that. Like, I don't understand. People continue to die, and it would be such a bad way to go.
I think honestly, they think they can get him out, but it's just hard.
No, but, like, why is he even down there?
He's mapping the cave.
But why?
So more people can come down there and figure out what's down there.
But nothing's down there. Nothing is down there. It's just going to be more cave.
It's just adrenaline junkie crap, bro. I would never do it.
We need VR to become so good that these guys don't do dumb shit.
So we'll keep trying to go on because the camera might die very soon.
Yes.
India might be changing their name to Bharat.
Meaning, what is that? Just okay.
They just might be changing their name because they want to. I don't know much about it, so we'll skip past that for now. In planes, for an extra $76, you can get a child-free zone. So there's no screaming children on planes.
Yeah, it depends. I would do this if it was... And $76, not that much.
No.
I would it is.
It is.
But if it was a long flight, like 10 hours...
Yeah.
I don't want a screaming kid.
But you know Jetstar would up that, depending on how long the flight is.
Possibly the most annoying thing, going on a flight and the whole time there's just a little baby. Oh, man.
We'll get a flight.
Been heard loud and clear.
See, I think this is a parent.
Yeah, bro.
This is a parent.
Get your kid in line.
Exactly. Get your kid in line.
Bro, that would piss me off.
That's old enough. That is old enough when you can discipline your kid.
that kid there was jumping on the tray.
That is old enough when the kid needs to be like, oh, you sort yourself out. But if it's a little tiny, like little baby,
you can't do much.
You can't do much. But that is an age when
you can.
That is the parents'
sit down, you little.
And then.
No hitting children. People just don't know how to discipline their kids.
Well, I think it's hard these days because in a plane,
there's not much you can really do.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like people look at you when you start yelling at your kid.
Yeah.
Like,
but also, when I'm on a plane and a kid's screaming, I want them to yell at their kid.
Exactly. But a lot of people, you can imagine a 40-year-old Karen sitting there. You'd start.
I don't know. It's hard.
It's impossible these days. I think even like when we were growing up, it would be completely different. I think it would be okay.
Like
yelling at
when I was growing up, like my grandma used to like spank me and stuff.
Yeah, well that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
you get spanked.
Now these days, you can't really do it.
Yeah, you can't. But I don't want to bring it up. I would never hit a kid.
Yeah. This is also another viral clip that's been going around, which is insane. So you know how people go over the top with their gender reveals now? And like they do, so these people hired a crop duster to drop like a color of like their gender. Then the crop duster's wings snapped and the plane crashed. Bro, I think he did. What? Like for a gender reveal. Yeah, Yo, bro. Like, is that necessary for a gender reveal? Just get like a balloon, bro.
What is it? I don't understand a gender reveal. You see, it's a girl.
Yeah, but no. What it normally happens is like.
Yeah, it's a balloon. I know.
Yeah.
Would you ever do a gender reveal?
For my first kid, maybe. But if I had another one, probably not.
Yeah. I think it's an excuse to get the boys around and have a drink. That's basically it.
But no, or I would probably just want to wait. Until the kid's born.
Until the kid's born. Now, I want to know a little bit.
Okay, is that all we got? Okay, well, the camera didn't run out of charge.
Awesome.
Thank you for Ryan for sending in the...
Yes, thank you, Ryan. We want more of them.
Yeah. Send in to our Instagram,
Did you get any messages? I didn't even look at the bottom of the last YouTube video about if they want to... Because we went on we raved on about people...
I think that was in one of the long lost podcasts.
Oh, okay. Well, guys... If you're at the end of the podcast here, you're obviously loving Roughed Up. So please leave a comment of what we can do differently.
Yeah.
Or if you're loving it, just say keep it going.
Yeah.
I want to see more of it.
And yeah, send us stuff on Instagram like who's punching like Ryan did.
Yeah.
We'll love to say who's punching.
Yes.
Or just send us anything that you want.
Anything.
We appreciate it. Like the video.
And 5 stars on Spotify.
5 stars on Spotify. It helps us out heaps.
Exactly.
Spotify's been going good, man.
Well, see you guys. We'll see you next week.